They're zany to the max and have 15 facts down their slacks. I'm Reviews Blog and welcome to Animation Bliss Top 15 Animated Facts Series. Today's video will be about those wacky Warner Brothers and their Warner sister trio, Animaniacs. For this video, we will be listing 15 facts about Animaniacs that every cartoon fan should know about. And if you want to check out new videos from this channel, then feel free to subscribe to our channel and tune in every Sunday for new videos and every Monday for new videos for the Top 15 Animated Facts series. Also, we would like to thank the viewers who have suggested this video. So let the zaniness begin. Number 1. Animaniacs was created by Tom Ruegger in 1993. And was the second animated series produced by Amblin Entertainment right after Tiny Toon Adventures. Number 2. When promotions for Animaniacs went underway, the people working on the show wanted to promote the show by putting up a giant balloon version of Yakko on top of the Warner Brothers water tower in Burbank, California. But when Bob Daly, who was running the Warner Brothers studio at the time, saw the balloon on top of the water tower, he mistaken it for a giant balloon version of Mickey Mouse and ordered the balloon to be put down. After that, Bob Daly had told Tom Ruegger to add whiskers to Yakko, Wacko, and Dot so that way the trio wouldn't look too similar to Mickey Mouse. Number 3. What made Animaniacs stand out from the other cartoons of the 1990s was its music. Since the show was a full production, there was much attention to detail when it came to the music. For the musical score, the show had a full 35-piece orchestra that would play the original score for the series. Number 4. Remember Pinky and the Brain, those two lab rats who are always plotting to take over the world? Well, it turns out that Tom Ruegger based the two characters on two co-workers he worked with. Pinky was based off of Eddie Fitzgerald, a director of Warner Brothers Animation, who would seriously say Pinky's catchphrases, "Narf" and "Egad!" While Brain was based off of Tom Minton, an artist and writer of Warner Brothers Animation. Number 5. Just like how Pinky and the Brain were inspired by Tom Ruegger's co-workers, the main Animaniacs trio, Yakko, Wacko, and Dot, were actually inspired by Tom Ruegger's 3 sons, Nathan, Luke, and Cody. Number 6. Believe it or not, there were a couple of segments that the writers came up with that never made it to the final product. One of the segments that was cut was called the Geologic Clock, which according to Randy Rajo, who had written the well-known segment Yakko's World, was going to feature Yakko singing about the history of Earth. Another segment that ended up being cut was As the Petri Dish Turns, which would have been a parody of the soap opera series As the World Turns, that featured the lives of microscopic organisms and showing how cell division would affect the relationships shared between the organisms. Number 7. The popular catchphrase, "Hello, Nurse," was actually supposed to be the catchphrase of a different character. Originally, the line was supposed to go to Buster Bunny in Tiny Toon Adventures in response to Bugs Bunny's famous catchphrase, "What's up, Doc?" But the creators thought that the line didn't work out too well for Buster Bunny, and they decided to give the line to Yakko and Wacko whenever the aforementioned nurse shows up. Number 8. One of the most memorable things about the show was that it was able to parody many TV shows and movies throughout the 1990s. Among those parodies, there was a segment called The Good Feathers, which was a parody of the movies The Goodfellas and The Godfather. It also parodied TV shows such as Friends, The Power Rangers, and Rugrats. One of the show's directors, Russell Calabrese, had once stated that to be parodied on the Animaniacs would be a badge of honor. Number 9. Another hallmark of the show was that it was always pushing the boundaries of adult humor on a children's show. Animaniacs was not only enjoyed by the younger viewers, but it was also enjoyed by the adult viewers as it has many jokes that were geared towards older audience. One of the most infamous jokes on the show involved a fingerprints joke featuring singing icon Prince, and Tom Ruegger had commented that when the board let the joke through, he and the crew were surprised that the joke even got through the radar in the first place. Number 10. Even though Animaniacs was well known for incorporating as much adult humor as possible, there were some jokes that were immediately cut. There were times where Fox and Amblin Entertainment protested against some jokes about sexual innuendo, and there was a line drawn when it comes to fat jokes, as Steven Spielberg told the creators not to incorporate any fat jokes into the show. Number 11. One of the most famous segments in the TV series was Yakko's World, a segment where Yakko was singing out all the countries of the world. The song came about when writer Randy Rajo was trying to help his son out with his geography homework, and when he started naming the countries of the world to the tune of the Mexican Hat Dance song, the song Yakko's World was created. Even more impressive, Rob Paulson, Yakko's voice actor, actually did the song all in one take. Number 12. In the popular segment The Great Rackarody, Jess Harnell, Wacko's voice actor, didn't do the belchy sounds for the character. Wacko's belches were actually performed by Maurice LaMarche. A synthesizer was used to make Wacko's belches sound more musical. Number 13. One of the show's most memorable segments, Real Morality, was created to fill in time-space whenever the episodes became too short. This segment featured Yakko, Wacko, and Dot spinning a Wheel of Fortune type of wheel and picking out the moral lesson of the day. This segment was also made to poke fun at the FCC's requirements for TV at the time to make TV shows have a moral lesson tacked on at the end of the show. Some of the most memorable lessons to be mentioned in the segment were, if at first you don't succeed, blame your parents, and people who live in glass houses should get dressed with the lights out. Number 14. Animaniacs was never afraid to poke fun at the networks they aired on. When Tom Ruegger was asked if there were any good idea or bad idea segments that would never air, he stated, "Good idea, airing on Fox Kids Network. Bad idea, airing on Kids WB." And finally, number 15. Over the years, Animaniacs has received many awards. Their first major award was a Peabody Award in 1993, while in 1994, the show was nominated for 2 Annie Awards, one for Best Animated Television Program, and the other for Best Achievement for Voice Acting. The show has also won 2 Daytime Emmys, one for Outstanding Achievement in Music Direction and Composition, and the other an Outstanding Original Song, which was the show's main theme song. Animaniacs will continue to garner more awards and nominations in the near future, including being ranked number 17 on IGN's Best Animated Television Series list in 2009, and being on TV Guide's 60 Greatest TV Cartoons of All Time in 2013. Wow, that's quite an accomplishment for an animated variety series. So that's the top 15 animated facts about Animaniacs. Did you learn enough about the history of Animaniacs? Please comment below. And don't forget to suggest more cartoons for the top 50 animated facts series. I'm Ravnia's Ball Animation Bliss, and I better get out of here before those wacky kids get out of that water tower.